So you guys have all really confused the business community on LinkedIn about with the release of Monster Hunter's Wilds. So, right, beloved game. It is an old franchise. Like, people love this series. They've loved this series for a long time. But this is confusing people. This mixed reviews, because I see a lot of people on LinkedIn being like, "So that just shows that Steam reviews don't mean anything," because there's 1.4 million people playing concurrently Monster Hunter Wilds on Steam right now. So clearly the review system's broken and it doesn't mean anything. Oh, those kids. It's like, no, you don't understand what they're doing. Come on. Come on. Like, how can you miss this point? This is gamers acting intelligently. They're saying, I want to play this game, Monster Hunter. I love the series. I'm going to play it. Holy God, is the performance bad. So if I go look at these reviews, every single one of these reviews that is negative is performance, right? Here's this poor performance. Okay, I love your games, even though this game so far has incredible stuff in it, but the performance. This game's absolutely amazing, but it has the worst optimization ever. This game has everything wrong with PC optimization in 2025, right? It's their voicing their frustration. And this is where I think EGS doesn't get it, and why people don't feel like when you buy a game on there that you're part of a community. Because this is a Steam community saying, hey, Capcom, we love you. We love your game. We're going to buy it. We're going to play it. But we are pissed at you right now for your optimization. Now, again, normally if in a small game, I always say don't post a negative review for things like this. Instead, post in the comments because the developer will see it and they'll be able to react to it and they'll be able to hopefully fix your problem. Then you'll be able to give them a positive review score and that'll help them. But for Monster Hunter, it doesn't make a difference. Mixed reviews doesn't make a difference. And the community knows that. So they know the only way that they can really voice their displeasure with the optimization isn't to post a bunch of comments that are going to be ignored, but by collectively posting a negative review, which is 50% negative for Monster Hunter. What they're doing there is they are voicing their displeasure with the optimization and saying, you've got to fix this. You've got to address this. We're serious about this. Where Epic Game Store, you can't do that. You just buy it and you're just shouting into the void. What are you going to do? Send an email? Like, no. Like, you need to have this collective way to do it. As a developer, I hate and love the Steam reviews and Steam forums. I've said that before, right? There's a lot of thoughtful, intelligent people on there. And there's also collectively a smart behavior around this. Like, even people like oh, the boycott, they're so mad. No. The boycott, like in Left 4 Dead 2, they were voicing their opinion. That's okay. They were voicing, how angry they were going to be about it. And that they chose boycott was a poor choice, but it's still the same ideas as mixed review, right? As they were trying to express their frustration and displeasure in the best way they could. And they chose that method. And so for this mixed review, probably fair, right? Again, it's not going to stop a sale. No one's not going to buy it. We're all going to still get choppy frame rate. But yeah, I think this is a positive and healthy thing where on LinkedIn, the business folk are all like, this is the end of Steam reviews. It shows how they don't mean anything. Like, yeah, no, they super mean things to small developers in particular. But no, everybody already knows what Monster Hunter is and they're not making their purchase based on the Steam review. How are they so disconnected from understanding the gaming community? I am like the old white guy who should be disconnected and not know what he's talking about here. How are people in their 30s on the business side and just being clueless like this? It fucking drives me nuts. It drives me nuts.